23rd still. We've been to work, been to the bank. Now we're going back here look at some tractors and get loaded up, and then see what we're going to do before we get done to feed the calf and go to the pool tonight. And Chris, he's back here working on stuff. I don't know what he's doing something, probably making a mess doing it. But Dad, he's still in the house this morning. I'm not sure if he wants to go to the pool tonight or not. I believe he probably does. We might check on him before we go over there and mess with Chris. I've probably got some stuff here to pick up anyways. I'll catch y'all later when I get doing some. Tell you one thing. This morning, coming out here, it's like 75 degrees. It's like somebody turned the air conditioner on. Instead of being, 90, 95 like it has been. It's only supposed to get up to like 85 today. So, it's definitely an improvement. But, we, walking back, drove Dad's truck to the house. We're gonna walk back over here now. Get these tractors out. Well, the truck started. The tractor started. We got it on the trailer. We are training it down. When you go into the tractor pull, you take enough stuff, you take everything you need that you think you'll need or could possibly need. You also take enough stuff in case one of your friends needs something too. Because if your friends can't pull, then you can't outpull them. So, it's all part of the fun. You always want to make sure your friends can pull too, even if they ain't your friends. And if they're the type of people that thumbs their nose up, then don't worry about them. Let them suffer. But, that's life. So we're just putting all this stuff in the truck right now that we might need or might think we need. Stuff like that we might need. And you probably never use it. And you'll end up putting it back in the shed when you get done. But it's all good. If you have it, you have it. You don't, you won't. So, everybody blows out a tire. That's just business right there. So, sometimes you gotta help somebody else out once in a while. All right, I'm gonna keep on moving. Tractor's pretty much loaded back there. I just gotta tighten her down before I leave. Chains are all hooked up. I'm just collecting all the odds and ends. Sitting here going through my toolbox to make sure I got enough tools and extra nuts and bolts and washers and things like that for weights, putting weights on and off because we didn't have enough last time. And make sure we have basic stuff that we need. I need a bigger toolbox and I need a newer, bigger toolbox, but right now I gotta walk over to the bolt bin and find as much stuff I can to get enough. He's stole all my nuts and bolts put on that tractor. Well, if the two of us were ever in a class where he's going and I'm going at the same time, then I don't have any nuts and bolts on my tractor. So therefore, we need to have an extra set here in this box. This pull here is not going to be like that. But the next one might. You never know. So when you're running 2 and 3 tractors, you got to have 2 and 3 sets of everything, including weights. That's what all those are for. There's another stack over there. But that's what they're all for, in case we run 2 or 3 tractors in the same classes. Well, he's got to get loaded up. He went to see a man about a welder. And I'm loaded up. Now I'm gonna go find me something else to go find me some lunch. Find something else to do for the next couple hours. Kel's got a little rowdy and knocked all these gates down. They're kind of a pain in the butt to pick back up. But we're gonna do it, even if we gotta take them apart. You ever hear something running in the distance and you know exactly what it is just by the way it sounds? Well, that's a 1066. I thought it was Dad coming back here with the disc vine. And I'm like, he shouldn't be doing that, but no, it was the neighbor. He's bush hogging. Same bush hog we got. Comes some more red iron. This one here's got a bush hog on it too. That's 2 of them there with a bush hog. Morning, y'all. July 24th. We're gonna go play with some tractors today, I think. We've been busy working all week on hauling cow manure out of the farm. So we're gonna go back here and mess with some tractors. We got an unloaded tractor from last night. I think we might try to work on the other ones in the other shed. Just fire them up for the heck of it, you know? They ain't been running all year. So, let's see if we can fire something up, do something, I don't know. Might be a dead end road every which way we turn, but we're gonna try something. Even if it doesn't work out for us, so. I got my buddy Lyle back here. He's following me around. He wants to do something today too, so between me and him, well, I guess we can figure out something, you know. Get y'all when you get doing something. So today we are working on, let's see if some of the tractors in this shed run. We haven't messed with them in a while. The intention was to fire that one up, but we got to start that one over there. And then I'm like, well, what was wrong with this one? And let's see what's wrong with this one for a minute before we move the battery over there. The plan was to get that one fired up and out of here. But, you know, that's what we're doing right now, today. He fired that four-wheeler up. It ain't raining forever. There ain't no gas in this one. And we'll see if it'll fire up. He'll go get a little gas. We'll see if it'll fire up here. But these tractors been sitting here so daggone long, it ain't funny. Need to fix the tire. But another fella was interested in buying this one. But I ain't messed with it in a while, so we just want to sit down here for a minute and see what we got here. Yeah, this one's bone dry. There's no fuel in that one. run for a minute. We got some dirty carburetor and some dirty fuel bowl and some old gas and some new gas. But she's running. Our biggest problem is the short on the ignition system. That's our biggest problem. And that was the problem we had before when we were actually using it. That thing would short out up in there on the ignition switch. But she's running. She usually, on this tractor, you just touch that switch and it fires right up. This thing's been sitting here for a couple years. So, you know, it ain't great. Everything falling off of it. Up here, see if we take choke off. No, not quite. Just a little bit of corrosion up here. Gonna put some air in the tires and see if we can fire this one up. Well, Alice started right up. After we got a connection to the battery. Started right up, ran for a little bit, for a few minutes. Shit was blowing off of it everywhere, all over us. And then it shut off. So, we're gonna see if we got any fuel coming out, because it's got at least a half a tank of fuel in here. So, we'll see if we got any fuel coming down to the carburetor. If not, we can always shoot a little ether up in there. Not that I want to. But we'll see what her problem is. It could have burned the coil out that quick too. It's done it before. We're getting somewhere, even if it ain't far. Better than nothing. So we are not getting gas. She is running, can run, fires up, runs on ether. Gas is running through the line from the carburetor, from the tank to the carburetor. I hit it with ether in the carburetor, she fires up. But she will not run. So, we have a problem. And I do not have a good track history with carburetors lately. I really don't like this. Well, that's the oil pan. I don't say, ain't that gas? Anyways. It's alive! We done playing with tractors today. We gotta go feed the calf, wash our arms, get the gas off, go home, find out what Emily's doing. This is Saturday. I don't know if I mentioned that, but what, the 26th maybe? I don't know. We got day out, got the four-wheeler runs, the A runs. A needs plugs. It's only running on a couple cylinders. Needs an oil change. The Alice is technically running. You gotta keep the choke halfway on to be able to do anything with it. But it is functioning on its own power at the moment. That thing's been sitting there for probably 30 years. It's hard to tell how long something's been sitting there. You know, forgot about it. Waiting on a radiator and a water pump to be put on there, but it runs now. Tore the whole carburetor apart. Tore the whole carburetor apart, went completely through it. Put it all back together to get it running because the needle valve was stuck and it wasn't getting gas through it. And me and Lyle there, we worked on that all day. He run and got me things I needed and helped me with what he could. And we got something done. He got up there and drove the tractor a little bit because we were having trouble keeping it running. But we got something done today, even if it doesn't look like much. But I'll catch y'all later.